This is my Samsung Galaxy Note Edge, and just yesterday it got the Lollipop update. And in this video, I'll be sharing my thoughts on it. And it's been just around 24 hours since I got this update, and it was an OT update. And the update size was about a gig in size. Let me show you. I saved the screenshot, so let me just show you. And as you can see, it's a 1039 megabyte update. And according to these update notes, you got to have about 3 gigs of space free in your internal storage to apply this update. And I noticed that after doing the update, I had 1 gig of less internal storage. So it does take up some space. So let me actually show you. And this is the color scheme has been changed, and I'm not a big fan of it, I would say, but that's what it is. And let's go to the settings. And here you'll notice that again, these have changed. And it's now the new flat UI, I would say. Apart from that, everything is almost the same. Again, if you pull down, you get these now. Oops, let's just go back. So you get this. And if you go to about the device, as you can see, it's running the Android version 5.0.1. So we are getting the Android Lollipop. So that's nice. And overall, I would say the immediate thing that I noticed after this update is how responsive this Note Edge has become. Now it's become very responsive, and apps almost load instantly. And even when we move between the apps, it's almost instantaneous. As you can see, I just opened my Twitter, and let me bring this Edge display. And if I just swap to another application, it just launches immediately. This is my Chrome web browser, and this is the new multitasking tray that we have. And we still have that multitasking functionality on this. For example, you can just tap here, and now you can use any other app. For example, from this, let's say CPU Z, I'll just open. So that way, that functionality is still there. And also this pop-up window functionality is still there. So that hasn't changed. Those things are still there, and they work actually pretty well. But the thing I like is how responsive the device has become. It's really responsive in my opinion. Some of the other things that have changed are the dialer. For example, as you can see, the layout has changed a little bit now. And whenever you tap, you get this subtle animation. So that's there, and favorites have been changed, and these are the contacts. And everything actually runs pretty well now on the device. One more thing that I have noticed is let me just kill all the tasks here, and let's just go to the camera. And one thing you'll notice is that now the shutter button has been moved back here. Earlier it was here on the edge screen. So I don't know why they did it, but that's how it is. And again, the camera, it's the same. I haven't noticed any major change with the camera. Another thing that I have noticed is the battery life has improved a lot with this Lollipop update on this Note Edge. And again, we have this Edge functionality. I haven't noticed any major change in the Edge functionality. It's the same. Let me just open. As you can see, it's been almost around 24 hours since I got this update. And as you can see, it's been 1 day and just about 13 odd minutes since it's off the charger, and still we have about 28% of battery left on this device. And if you go to the screen on time, as you can see, it's around 3 hours 7 minutes. Not very heavy usage, but pretty decent usage, I would say. And also I did make a lot of calls, etc. As you can see, about 53 minutes of calls. So definitely I'm seeing a big improvement in terms of battery life, because with the Android KitKat, with this kind of usage, it should have been around 15 odd % or so. So there is a definite battery life improvement in my opinion with this Lollipop update. Now moving to some of the cons is that I've noticed that I actually use the Spiel app, that is the remote controller app. And for example, I'll first show you this on my regular Note because this hasn't got the Lollipop update, still on KitKat. And from here, if I drop down, I can actually control my televisions, etc. directly from this app. You can just hide it and show it, and it works actually. But now after the Lollipop update, this is not working actually like that. It still shows here, but it does not expand. So I don't know if the developers need to fix that, but that is one thing that I have noticed. But apart from that, I would say it's an excellent upgrade, and it has made my Note Edge actually a lot more responsive in my opinion. So to conclude this video, I would say this Android Lollipop update on this Note Edge is a pretty good update. It has made the Note Edge a lot more responsive, and even the battery life has improved. If you have the Note Edge and you have already got this Lollipop update, please share your experience in the YouTube show notes. It'll help everybody. I've also posted several other videos on the Note Edge, so make sure you check them out. Thanks for watching this video. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.